You, my friend, might... No. Be a hunter. Oh! Last week I told you I was gonna give your ADHD existence purpose. Not only that, but I'm gonna make you feel special. Not like that, but better.
I doubt it.
Anyways, what if ADHDs belong to a special group of people that were never meant to function like others? What if we're wired on purpose? What would that purpose even be? And what does watching this video say about you? This and so much more now.
Excited.
In this world, there are really only two categories of people.
Dicks, pussies, and assholes.
That's three. No, hunters and farmers. Insert bad docu-footage. Let's go back to Jurassic Park days. Back then, you'd have two categories of people, hunters and gatherers. Hunters are the cool ones, fighting saber-toothed tigers and hunting mammoths. Gatherers are the tradwives of those days. Collect berries, take care of the cave, try not to die. Undoubtedly, we know who the cool kids are. Cool. But as time passed on, hunters still went out to hunt, but gatherers turned to farmers. Less walking and searching, more organized, all in one spot. While hunting still requires the same skills, though the tools improved, farming is something completely different. It requires knowledge of nature, land, and season. It requires consistent work, a routine, a schedule. That could never be you. From this theory of the hunters and gatherers grew another theory, that of tribes. And I know the word tribes is... but we're using this for today's purpose. A stationary tribe cannot grow and it cannot survive. It will be overtaken unless they expand first. Which is why you need someone to venture out. Scout new places, find new people, and have new ideas. Something that can be quite dangerous and requires a special personality. Now, what features would that person need? Naturally, they'd be a novelty seeker. Somebody excited by new experiences and bored by what they already know, making it easier and more enticing to venture out into the world. They would be acutely aware of danger and quick to react. But they would also be open to new experiences, new people, and new ideas. And since they're not always out and about, they can use the bursts of energies for their travel and relax in between. Yes, I'm obviously describing ADHD folks. We are novelty seekers. We get bored with things we already know. We crave new experiences, new people, the outdoors. And yes, that's dangerous if you can't decipher foe from friend, but lucky for us, we've got pattern recognition, which makes us pretty good at reading people. And who's gonna take the night watch if not your ADHD ass who can't sleep at night for shits? What a purposeful, meaningful, cool life that would be for ADHD folks. According to the hunters and farmers theory, your ADHD brain might have an essential function in the existence and expansion of a tribe. So you were wired on purpose. You were important.
What the hell happened?
Oh, I know. Automation and technological progress made us obsolete. Now we want manageable, consistent, reliable, a budget that can be planned, human resources that can be scheduled. And if you're a hunter who's worked these types of jobs but was actually made for the outdoors, you know exactly what type of hell that is.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
So everything's lost. Thanks for watching. Bye. Not quite yet. First things first, I promised you I was gonna make you feel good about yourself, and I'm a woman of honor.
So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe.
When it comes to promises. Let's get something straight first. The hunters and farmers theory is not proven. It relies quite heavily on the hunter-gatherer theory that has been dissected throughout the last years and found wanting. So the basis for this theory is already kind of shaky. It's also more of an empowerment theory than it is a scientific theory. Because again, how would you prove that? I mean, at least you don't need 1,000 babies to prove that, but you would still kind of need a time machine? And what's more likely?
And it might have been alien technology?
But while this is an empowerment theory, and while it seems that we as an ADHD people have become obsolete in nowadays society, it's all actually more about the environment. Do you know the saying, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen?
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
It will be impossible for a hunter who loves the exciting, the outdoors, the adrenaline to work as a farmer. It's boring. It's not going to make good use of their skills, and it's going to drain all of their joy. But there are still jobs out there that require your skills. I wouldn't want the neurotypical doctor in the ER. I'd want the ADHD one, who's incredible under stress, who's also the one who would do Doctors Without Borders. I'd want the ADHD teacher, The one who's intuitive with kids, who finds ways to simplify explanations to make them more accessible and easier, who brings fun and creativity into the classroom. Art, sales, firefighters, give me all of that. And there's variation to these jobs. Some require more interaction with others, some less. Some will be more danger prone, others not so much. Some will require organizational skills and studiousness, others will be more physically tasking. Depending on where your strength and skills lie, you can find the thing that works for you. So while the theoretical framework is shaky, the lesson is still valuable. But there's a third thing. Why are you watching this video? It's gonna be one of three reasons. Number one, you're my friend and family and I force you to watch these videos and comment to boost the algorithm. And if you do.
Not good enough!
Number two, you're interested in ADHD theories. And if you are, leave your opinion in the comments and let's get a conversation going. And then there's reason number three. You belong to the lost type of ADHD. Lost ADHD. ADHD folks frustrated with themselves. Those who haven't found their purpose yet. Those who feel wrong, even though they know deep down that they are not wrong. Those working in cubicles while secretly dreaming of fighting fires. And it's also the late diagnosed ADHD folks who think that they're a lost cause. And let me tell you, no, you're not a lost cause. And no, there's really no need to be frustrated. If it helps you feel better about yourself, think of it this way. You might just be a hunter in a farmer's world. Trying to work as a farmer is not gonna work for you. What you do need is find a job that requires your hunting skills. That's purpose, and that's where you'll shine. We've gotten into both theories, the trauma one and the hunting one. What do you think? Which theory makes more sense and why? Or do you work with a mix of both theories? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and while you're at it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you again next week.
Move that. Here, draw that Thanksgiving turkey symbol with your hand. Maybe that symbol matches galaxies in space or something. Ooh!